Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth video of the grade 10 mathematics topic called products. Okay, today we're going to be looking at how do we multiply binomials and trinomials, and the very same method that we'll be using to multiply binomials and trinomials will be applicable when multiplying trinomials and trinomials. Okay, so what we're gonna be using to multiply trinomials and binomials is gonna be the distributive law that we learned in the previous video. Okay, so basically you have two brackets, you've got a binomial and a trinomial. Okay, so you can choose which one you want to keep as a constant. Okay, so you can either keep the trinomial as a constant and then break down the binomial. Okay, but then in this case, because it would be more advisable to break down the binomial, because you're just gonna have two terms. Okay, so again, you just put the x from the binomial outside, and then just in front of it I'll put the trinomial, and take the second term of the binomial with its sign, which is +2, and put it down and put the trinomial in front of it and multiply like we did in the previous videos. X times x squared is x cubed, x times 2x is 2x squared, x times 5 is 5x. Okay, and then similarly this side I'll have 2 times x squared, which is 2x squared. 2 times 2x is 4x, and 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, and then from here I'll just simply look for the like terms. Okay, x cubed has no like term. I'll just write it as it is. I'll say 2x squared plus 2x squared, they're like terms. Okay, and they have the same sign, so it's gonna be 4x squared, and 5x plus 4x is gonna be 9x, and 10 has no partner, so I'll just write it as it is. This means that our final answer is going to be x cubed plus 4x squared plus 9x plus 10. Okay, so that's the first part. Okay, let's look at the second example. In the second example, we have got open bracket, which is this one. Okay, it's open bracket, negative a plus b, close bracket, open bracket, 3ab minus b squared. Okay, so similarly, this is a binomial and a trinomial. Okay, so it is advisable to break down the binomial. Okay, but then you can still choose to break down the trinomial. It's just that it's going to be longer, but eventually we'll get to the same answer, so it's really up to you. Okay, so I chose to break down the binomial. So I have negative a, okay, which is the first term of the binomial, so I'll just put it down here, and then put the trinomial bracket just right in front of it, and then take the second variable, second part of the binomial and its sign, so that's b and the positive sign. Here we go, put it down, and then in front of it put the trinomial. Okay, just multiply out. Okay, so let's start this side. Negative a times 3ab, it's going to be negative 3a squared b, and negative a times negative b is going to be positive ab. Negative a times negative b squared is going to be positive ab squared. Okay, and then in the second bracket I'll have negative b times 3ab, which is going to be 3ab squared. Okay, and then b times negative b is negative b squared. B times negative b squared is going to be negative b cubed. Okay, so from here just look for like terms. Negative 3a squared b has no like term, so just write it as it is. And okay, ab squared and 3ab squared, these are like terms. I can add them, just add them there and put them there, and I'll write ab there. Okay, and then b squared and b cubed. Okay, so I basically just wrote down everything that was that didn't have the like term. Okay, so this is how you would multiply binomial and a trinomial. Okay, so on your right, okay, we have an example of how we would multiply a trinomial. So the process is basically the same as the one that we've been using in this past two examples. Okay, so you just choose one bracket that you can break down, and you keep the other one as a constant. Okay, so in this instance I chose to the first bracket, okay, as the one that I'm going to break down, and the second bracket I'm just going to keep as a constant. Okay, so I'll just take the first term of the first bracket, which is x squared, and just put the second bracket as it is, which is negative x squared, negative x, negative 2. And the second term of the second bracket, negative 2x, just put it down and put the bracket in front of it, the constant bracket in front of it. And the same thing with 3, positive 3, and the constant bracket in front of it, and start to multiply. Okay, I'll have x squared times negative x squared, which is negative x to the power 4, and x squared times negative x is negative x cubed. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x, which is there. And then in the second part of the multiplication, we'll have negative 2x times negative x squared. It's going to be positive 2x cubed. And what else? Negative 2x times negative x is positive 2x squared. Negative 2x times negative 2 is 4x. And then positive 3 times negative x squared is negative 3x squared. Positive 3 times negative 3, positive 3 times negative x is negative 3x, and positive 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Okay, and then we're just going to look for the like terms. Okay, so for the x to the power 4, it has no like term, and while x cubed is negative x cubed plus 2 to the power 3. Okay, so you just add those, it's like 2 minus 1, so you'll be left with just x to the power 3. And then for the power 2, you'll have negative 2x squared plus 2x squared minus 3x squared. So these two will cancel, you'll be left with that. So you'll have negative 3x squared, which is what we have here. And then for the x's, let's check, it's 4x minus 3x, which is just x, and the negative 6, you just there drag it down. Okay, so this is basically it about multiplying binomials and trinomials, and trinomials and trinomials. Okay, so this is basically all about products. Okay, I hope guys you have learned throughout the process. We'll just have one last video on products, and we'll just be dealing with more complex questions. Okay, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about it. Thank you.